Welcome to the Conspiracy Files with Paige Carter. I'm your host, Paige Carter. In the hushed corridors of power, where secrets are currency and knowledge is a weapon, there exists a clandestine group. They hold the strings of world affairs, operating in the shadows. Their task? To investigate, control, and conceal all evidence of extraterrestrial life on Earth. The origins of Majestic 12 can be traced back to the aftermath of the Second World War. As nations scrambled to gain the upper hand in the nascent Cold War, a new frontier opened up: space. The race was on not only for technological superiority, but for knowledge and control of the unknown. In 1947, a mysterious incident occurred in Roswell, New Mexico. An unidentified object crashed on a ranch, leaving behind debris unlike anything seen before. The official explanation was that it was a surveillance balloon from a classified project, but many believe this was a cover-up. An extraterrestrial craft, they argue, had crash-landed, and its otherworldly occupants were now in the possession of the U.S. government. This event is said to have triggered the formation of the Majestic 12. Comprised of military leaders, government officials, and scientists, this covert group was allegedly authorized by President Truman himself. Their mission, as the story goes, was to recover and investigate alien technology, and to keep the public in the dark, stoking the furnace of conspiracy theories for decades to come. While the existence of Majestic 12 is officially denied, documents have surfaced over the years that hint at its reality. These documents, often shrouded in controversy, depict a group operating with absolute autonomy, dabbling in technology beyond human comprehension, and maintaining a veil of secrecy around all things extraterrestrial. As we delve deeper into the murky waters of Majestic 12, we find ourselves at the crossroads of fear and fascination. On one hand, we have the fear of the unknown, the unsettling idea that we are not alone in the universe and that our leaders are concealing this truth. On the other, there's the tantalizing allure of advanced alien technology and the possibility of interstellar travel. The tale of Majestic 12 challenges our understanding of reality. It asks us to question what we have been told, what we believe, and why. It pushes us to ponder on the implications of a group wielding such power and knowledge, operating beyond the reach of accountability. As we journey through the labyrinth of secrets and deception, we are left wondering, how much of our world is shaped by unseen forces? What lies beyond the veil of the known? And most importantly, are we ready for the truth? Only by peering into the darkness can we hope to catch a glimpse of the light. The story of Majestic 12 is not merely an exercise in speculative fiction. It is deeply rooted in the cultural and historical landscape of its time. The alleged formation of the group in the late 1940s coincides with the start of the Cold War, an era marked by heightened tensions between global superpowers, the United States, and the Soviet Union. This was a time when the threat of nuclear annihilation loomed large, and secret operations were the order of the day. It was an era of shadows and subterfuge, a fertile ground for covert operations and clandestine organizations. Moreover, this was also the dawn of the space age, as nations looked beyond the confines of our planet and towards the unknown expanse of the cosmos. Space, with its limitless potential and untapped mysteries, became the new frontier. Rockets were not just vehicles of exploration, but potent symbols of power. The space race was not just about reaching the stars, but about technological supremacy and ideological dominance. In this context, the emergence of a group like Majestic 12 seems almost inevitable. A covert organization tasked with investigating extraterrestrial phenomena would have been a powerful tool in this era of uncertainty and competition. Whether it was to harness alien technology for military advantage, or merely to maintain a competitive edge in the space race, the existence of such a group is not beyond the realms of possibility. Beyond this geopolitical backdrop, the story of Majestic 12 also resonates with deeper cultural anxieties and aspirations. The idea that we are not alone in the universe, that there might be advanced civilizations beyond our own, is both terrifying and tantalizing. And the notion that there might be a group of individuals privy to these cosmic secrets, yet choosing to conceal them, only adds to the allure. This is not just a tale of secret societies and alien cover-ups. It is a reflection of our collective fears and hopes. It is a narrative that taps into our innate curiosity about the universe, our thirst for knowledge, and our fear of the unknown. It is a testament to our capacity for wonder and our propensity for paranoia. It is, in short, a story that matters because it speaks to some of the most profound questions and concerns of our time. Whether or not Majestic 12 ever existed, the fascination with the group is a testament to the power of such narratives and their enduring hold on our collective imagination. The origins of the Majestic 12 narrative trace back to 1984, when television producer Jamie Shandera received a mysterious roll of film in the mail. When developed, the film revealed documents allegedly originating from the 1950s, outlining the existence of a covert committee called Operation Majestic 12. The group was supposedly commissioned by U.S. President Harry S. Truman following the Roswell incident in 1947, where a supposed UFO crashed in New Mexico. The documents suggested that Majestic 12 consisted of 12 high-ranking military and scientific personnel, including Secretary of Defense James Forrestal and Dr. Vannevar Bush, a leading figure in American science and technology during World War II. This group was tasked with the recovery and investigation of alien technology and dealing with extraterrestrial entities should contact be made. Roswell, New Mexico, became a crucial location in this narrative. According to many UFO enthusiasts, the wreckage of an extraterrestrial spacecraft and its occupants were reportedly recovered by the U.S. military. This event supposedly marked the starting point of a large-scale cover-up of the existence of extraterrestrial life. Another key figure in the Majestic 12 lore was Stanton Friedman, a nuclear physicist and prominent UFO researcher. Friedman was one of the first to scrutinize the Majestic 12 documents and became a vocal proponent of their authenticity, dedicating years of research to the matter. A counterpart to Friedman was writer and UFO researcher Philip J. Klass, who was skeptical of the Majestic 12 documents. Klass argued that inconsistencies in the documents, such as anachronistic language and formatting irregularities, pointed to a hoax. Despite his skepticism, Klass's investigations further fueled the intrigue and debate surrounding Majestic 12. However, a disquieting figure in the Majestic 12 narrative was the enigmatic Milton William Cooper. A former U.S. Naval Intelligence Briefing Team member, Cooper claimed to have seen classified documents during his service that confirmed the existence of Majestic 12. His book, Behold a Pale Horse, published in 1991, included details about the group, further entrenching the narrative of a government conspiracy to hide the truth about extraterrestrial life. These figures and events form the backbone of the Majestic 12 narrative, a narrative of secrets and silences, of truth hidden in plain sight, and the ceaseless human quest to peer beyond the veil of the unknown. Whether fact or fiction, the story of Majestic 12 continues to captivate, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the shadowy corners of power and knowledge. In the public domain, the first major revelation concerning Majestic 12 came in the form of a roll of film received by Jamie Shandera, a television producer and UFO investigator, in 1984. The film contained what appeared to be a briefing document for President-elect Dwight D. Eisenhower. Dated November 18, 1952, the document was supposedly prepared by Rear Admiral Roscoe H. Hillenkoetter, a former director of the CIA and alleged member of Majestic 12. The document detailed the 1947 recovery of an alien spacecraft near Roswell, New Mexico, and the establishment of the Majestic 12 group to handle all matters related to extraterrestrial entities. The disclosure of these documents ignited a firestorm of debate in the UFO community. Some viewed them as the long sought-after smoking gun, confirming the existence of extraterrestrial life and a government conspiracy to conceal it. However, others, including various UFO investigators and skeptics, dismissed them as an elaborately staged hoax. Another controversy emerged in the late 1980s when Timothy Good, a British author and UFO researcher, received a series of documents known as the Eisenhower Briefing Documents from an anonymous source. These documents purported to be a briefing for President Eisenhower on the activities of Majestic 12. They included details of the supposed recovery of extraterrestrial technology and biological entities from the Roswell crash site. Critics, however, pointed out numerous discrepancies in the documents, such as the use of terms not in common usage at the time they were allegedly written. Meanwhile, in the early 1990s, a former Canadian Minister of Defense, Paul Hellyer, publicly declared his belief in the existence of Majestic 12 and extraterrestrial life. Hellyer claimed he had received confidential briefings during his tenure as Minister of Defense that confirmed the existence of UFOs and the American government's efforts to reverse engineer alien technology. This high-profile endorsement added further intrigue and credibility to the Majestic 12 narrative. The most recent and potentially significant revelation occurred in 2007 when an anonymous source leaked a series of documents online that allegedly originated from the private files of the late Edgar Mitchell, an astronaut on the Apollo 14 mission and known UFO enthusiast. These documents, now referred to as the Mitchell documents, seemingly corroborate many aspects of the Majestic 12 narrative, including the group's involvement in the recovery and study of extraterrestrial technology. Despite the intense scrutiny and skepticism, these documents and testimonies have endured, embedded in the fabric of the Majestic 12 narrative. They stand as tantalizing clues, pointing toward a hidden reality that, if true, would radically reshape our understanding of our place in the universe. But as with any narrative of this magnitude, there are also those who vehemently dispute the existence of Majestic 12. Critics argue that the lack of concrete evidence and the reliance on anonymous sources and dubious documents undermines the credibility of the Majestic 12 narrative. One of the most vocal of these critics is Philip J. Klass, a noted UFO skeptic and author. In his 1988 book, UFOs, The Public Deceived, Klass meticulously dissected the Majestic 12 documents, pointing out numerous anomalies and inconsistencies. He argued that the documents were likely forgeries, created by individuals looking to capitalize on the public's fascination with UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Among the issues Klass highlighted were anachronisms in language and formatting, pointing out that some terms used in the documents were not in common use at the time they were allegedly written. He also noted inconsistencies in the signatures, military ranks, and titles of the alleged members of Majestic 12, suggesting they were the product of clumsy forgery rather than authentic governmental correspondence. Furthermore, in the realm of mainstream academia and science, the existence of Majestic 12 and the broader narrative of government cover-ups of extraterrestrial encounters are often dismissed as conspiracy theories. The pervasive view is that there is currently no definitive, verifiable evidence to confirm the presence of extraterrestrial life, let alone a secret government organization dedicated to studying and concealing such encounters. Another strong voice of skepticism is that of the U.S. government itself. Official statements have repeatedly denied the existence of Majestic 12, dismissing the alleged documents as fabrications. The FBI, after examining the original documents leaked in the 1980s, concluded that they were completely bogus. However, it is worth noting that the nature of Majestic 12 itself, as a purported secret organization, makes it inherently difficult to confirm or refute its existence. Skeptics argue that the lack of evidence is proof of non-existence, while believers contend that the absence of evidence is merely further proof of a cover-up. In the midst of these disputes and contradictions, the Majestic 12 narrative continues to fuel debate and speculation. The allure of hidden knowledge, the quest for truth, and the tantalizing possibility of a concealed cosmic reality keep this enigmatic saga alive in the public consciousness. Regardless of one's stance, the Majestic 12 narrative serves as a compelling exploration of the boundary between knowledge and belief, between what is seen and what is concealed. If the claims surrounding Majestic 12 are indeed accurate, questions naturally arise about how such a clandestine operation could operate in total secrecy. The mechanics of such a covert task force would need to involve advanced technology, stealthy communication, and rigorous procedures to maintain an iron curtain of secrecy. The first key aspect to consider is how Majestic 12 would interact with extraterrestrial entities. Hypothetically, the group would likely possess cutting-edge technology to detect, track, and possibly communicate with these entities. This could involve advanced radar systems, radio telescopes, or perhaps even more sophisticated technology not yet known to the public. The group might also have unique methods for decoding extraterrestrial signals or languages, employing a team of linguists, mathematicians, and cryptographers to decipher any communications intercepted. Next, the concealment of physical evidence would be a major logistical undertaking. Extraterrestrial crafts or beings would need to be transported, stored, and examined in secret. This would likely involve the use of remote, highly secure facilities, possibly underground or in otherwise unpopulated areas. The transportation of such materials would require specialized vehicles and careful route planning to avoid detection. Maintaining the secrecy of Majestic 12's operations would also necessitate a rigorous internal security protocol. This could include stringent background checks for all members, the use of code words or encrypted communication, and perhaps even mind control or memory modification techniques to prevent leaks. It's also possible that Majestic 12 would employ disinformation strategies, spreading false or misleading information to distract and confuse any individuals or organizations attempting to uncover their activities. Furthermore, the group would need to exert significant influence within the government and military to maintain their covert operations. This might involve infiltration or manipulation of key departments, silencing of whistleblowers, and potentially even orchestrating cover-ups of public events or sightings. Finally, if Majestic 12 does exist and has indeed interacted with extraterrestrial life, they would likely have developed protocols for such encounters. The content of these protocols remains a matter of speculation, but they would likely cover everything from initial contact procedures to interstellar diplomacy and potential defense strategies. Of course, these are all hypotheticals, based on the premise that Majestic 12 is more than just a myth. The truth, as always, remains shrouded in layers of secrecy and intrigue. As belief in the Majestic 12 grew within the UFO community, so too did the narratives that fueled its existence. Stories of government conspiracies, alien encounters, and secret military projects began to intertwine, creating a complex tapestry of intrigue and suspicion. One of the most pivotal moments in this escalation was the alleged leak of the MJ-12 documents in the 1980s. These documents, purportedly retrieved from a misdirected roll of undeveloped film, outlined the formation, mission, and members of the Majestic 12. For believers, this was the smoking gun, undeniable proof of the group's existence. Critics, however, have pointed out numerous inconsistencies and errors in the documents, suggesting they might be elaborate forgeries. Regardless of their authenticity, the MJ-12 documents served to galvanize the UFO community and intensify belief in the Majestic 12. They also provoked a response from the U.S. government, which officially denied their legitimacy. This denial, rather than quell the rumors, actually fueled them further. After all, wouldn't a secret government organization deny its existence? Another significant turning point was the testimonies of alleged insiders, such as Milton William Cooper. Cooper claimed to have had access to classified government documents during his time in the Navy, which confirmed the existence of the Majestic 12 and their involvement with extraterrestrials. His assertions, while unverifiable, added another layer to the growing lore surrounding the Majestic 12. Perhaps most intriguing are the narratives of suppression. Stories of researchers being threatened, documents disappearing, and witnesses being silenced have become a recurring theme in the Majestic 12 mythos. These tales of intimidation and cover-ups serve to reinforce the idea of a powerful, secretive organization operating in the shadows. Even reports of UFO sightings and encounters with extraterrestrials have been woven into the Majestic 12 narrative. Incidents like the Roswell crash, for example, are often linked to the group, with believers suggesting that the Majestic 12 orchestrated the subsequent cover-up. In essence, the Majestic 12 has become a sort of umbrella for a wide range of beliefs, theories, and narratives related to UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Whether or not the group truly exists, their presence looms large in the collective consciousness of the UFO community, a symbol of government secrecy, alien encounters, and the tantalizing possibility of hidden truths just beyond our reach. In the contemporary world, the possibility of the Majestic 12's existence continues to exert a strong influence. This influence is not just confined to the community of UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists. It has permeated popular culture, politics, and even science. A look at popular culture reveals a fascination with the idea of a hidden government controlling our knowledge of extraterrestrials. Films, television series, and books often use the Majestic 12 as a crucial plot device, portraying them as the shadowy puppeteers behind monumental events. The television series The X-Files, for instance, introduced characters believed to be members of the Majestic 12, subtly reinforcing the belief in a secretive group pulling strings behind the scenes. This representation not only captivates viewers, but also subtly reinforces the belief in the existence of a secret government. The influence of the Majestic 12 narrative also extends to politics. In a world where public trust in government is wavering, the idea of the Majestic 12 fuels the fire of disillusionment and skepticism. It has become a symbol of government secrecy and manipulation, feeding into broader narratives of conspiracy and corruption. This perception has been used to mobilize political movements, with calls for transparency and accountability becoming rallying cries for those who believe in the existence of secret government organizations. In the realm of science, the belief in the Majestic 12 has sparked interest in the search for extraterrestrial life. While mainstream scientists may dismiss the Majestic 12 as conspiracy theory, the underlying curiosity about the possibility of alien life has driven significant advances in space exploration and astrobiology. The popular narrative surrounding the Majestic 12 has, in a way, pushed the boundaries of what is considered possible in the scientific community. While the existence of the Majestic 12 remains unconfirmed, its cultural impact is undeniable. It has become an emblem of the unknown, a representation of the mysteries that we have yet to unravel. Whether seen as a symbol of government secrecy or a beacon for the search for extraterrestrial life, the Majestic 12 continues to shape our perceptions, fuel our imaginations, and influence the direction of our society. It is a testament to the power of belief and the enduring allure of the unknown. Regardless of the truth behind the Majestic 12, their narrative continues to captivate, prompting us to question, to search, and to wonder. Despite the enduring allure of the Majestic 12 narrative, there remain countless unanswered questions that keep this story alive. While some are rooted in the authenticity of the documents and the nature of their disclosure, others delve into the broader implications of the group's alleged existence. The most apparent question is the authenticity of the leaked documents themselves. Critics argue that the inconsistencies in formatting, language, and signature style are indicators of forgery. Defenders, on the other hand, postulate that these inconsistencies could be intentional obfuscations to protect the identities of the group's members and their operations. The debate continues, with neither side able to provide definitive proof. Another significant unknown revolves around the alleged activities of the Majestic 12. If they did exist, What was the extent of their influence on American policy and international relations? How far did they go in their efforts to suppress information about UFOs and extraterrestrial life? These questions remain largely speculative, with no concrete evidence to provide clear answers. The mystery surrounding the supposed members of the Majestic 12 also lingers. If these 12 individuals were indeed at the helm of such a secretive organization, what were their personal motivations and beliefs about extraterrestrial life? Were they simply following orders, or did they genuinely believe in the importance of their mission? Then there's the question of continuity. If the Majestic 12 was indeed real, did it cease operations after its supposed exposure, or has it continued to operate under a different name? The idea of a modern equivalent to the Majestic 12 is a tantalizing one, suggesting a continued government involvement in UFO cover-ups and potentially even contact with extraterrestrial life. Finally, there's the fundamental question that underpins the entire Majestic 12 narrative: the existence of extraterrestrial life. If the Majestic 12 were tasked with managing the fallout from the Roswell incident, as the documents suggest, what does this imply about our understanding of life beyond Earth? While the scientific consensus remains cautious, the Majestic 12 narrative continues to fuel speculation and hope for those who believe we are not alone in the universe. These unanswered questions and the mysteries they represent are the lifeblood of the Majestic 12 narrative. They feed our fascination, spark our curiosity, and challenge our understanding of the world. Whether or not the Majestic 12 ever existed, their story continues to captivate, serving as a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. The Majestic 12 narrative, with all its intricacies and uncertainties, serves as a mirror reflecting our collective fascination with the unknown. It takes us beyond the realms of conventional understanding into a world suffused with secrecy, intrigue, and the tantalizing possibility of life beyond our own planet. The sheer volume of speculation surrounding the existence of the Majestic 12, their alleged activities, and the true nature of their mission underscores a universal human trait: our innate desire to explore the uncharted. It is this very trait that has driven us to the far corners of the earth, propelled us into the depths of the oceans, and launched us into the vastness of space. Just as these explorations have led to profound discoveries, so too, the pursuit of understanding the Majestic 12 narrative may yet uncover truths that could fundamentally shift our perception of reality. Whether these truths pertain to government secrecy, the extent of state power, or the existence of extraterrestrial life, they remain tantalizingly out of reach, veiled in layers of obscurity and doubt. The lack of definitive evidence regarding the Majestic 12 only serves to deepen the allure of the narrative, turning it into a puzzle that invites endless interpretations and theories. Each leaked document, each eyewitness account, and each whispered rumor adds another piece to the puzzle, while simultaneously muddying the waters, obscuring the bigger picture. It is within this complexity that the true power of the Majestic 12 narrative lies. It is a narrative that refuses to be confined by the limitations of proof, thriving instead in the shadowy realm of speculation and possibility. It is a narrative that challenges us to question, to probe, and to never stop seeking the truth. The story of the Majestic 12, whether rooted in fact or fiction, is ultimately a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. It reminds us that there are still mysteries out there waiting to be unraveled, secrets waiting to be unearthed, and truths waiting to be discovered. It reminds us that in the pursuit of understanding, the journey is often just as compelling, just as enriching as the destination itself. As we navigate the labyrinthine narrative of the Majestic 12, we are reminded that the ultimate truth may not lie in the destination, but in the journey itself. The quest for understanding, the thrill of the chase, the allure of the unexplored, These are the elements that breathe life into the Majestic 12 narrative, transforming it from a tale of shadowy intrigue into a captivating exploration of the human condition. In the end, the story of the Majestic 12 serves as a powerful reminder of our collective thirst for knowledge, our insatiable curiosity, and our relentless pursuit of the truth, no matter how elusive it may be. It is a story that, much like the mysteries it embodies, continues to endure, to captivate, and to inspire. Thanks for listening. This has been the Conspiracy Files with Paige Carter. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.